Hi there, students. To sustain, sustainable, sustained, sustenance as a noun. Okay, to sustain means various different things. The first one, to maintain, to continue, to prolong. So I want you to sustain an effort as long as possible. Yeah? I don't know how long I can sustain this yoga position before I collapse. Okay, so to maintain, to lengthen. To sustain, to supply people with food, water, a place to live. So my work sustains my family. And then you have the noun sustenance, which we very often use to mean food and water. Yeah? So sustenance. You look starved. Let me bring you some sustenance. Sounds a bit formal though. Tourism sustains the economy of this country. Well, supplies with food and water, I think here the third meaning, to support. So to support the spirit of something, to support the morale of something. So your good wishes will sustain my morale for many days. His will to win sustained his effort until finally he was successful. You can also use sustain to mean to support physically. So this pillar sustains the weight of the building. To withstand as well. The lighthouse here has sustained the attacks of the sea during nearly 2 centuries. Also to sustain, to suffer, to have, to get. He sustained an injury. He sustained a broken arm. He sustained a few burns. To suffer, to get, to receive something unpleasant. And then finally we can use to sustain, meaning to confirm the validity of something. You know these films where you have a court drama and there are 2 lawyers and one of them is interviewing a witness and the other one, the other lawyer, he doesn't like one of the questions, so he says objection. And then the judge can either decide in favour of that objection, objection sustained, I agree to your objection, or objection overruled, no, your objection is not valid. So to affirm the validity of something. So to sustain, to maintain, to continue, to prolong, to provide people with food, to support both metaphorically as in morale or physically as in weight, to withstand, to sustain an injury, to suffer an injury, and then to sustain a decision, to confirm the validity of it. Okay, next question. What about formality? To sustain. I guess this is probably something like 6 in a formality scale. I guess you could use it in an informal conversation, but I think you might look for other words. So try to sustain this effort. Try to keep up this effort. He sustains his family. He looks after his family. He provides for his family. This sustained my morale. It kept up my morale. To withstand. Yeah, the lighthouse has withstood you could use sustained. And then I think this meaning to confirm the validity of is a bit more formal. I'd probably give it a 7.5 in formality. And then to sustain an injury, informally, to get an injury. I think sustain is a good word in a semi-formal and very formal framework. So, sustain, maintain, continue, prolong, supply with food, support mentally, physically, metaphorically, to withstand, to suffer, to get, and then to confirm the validity of something. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Sustain.